Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 11, and we paint together. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings with a hand-over-hand method, working on his fine motor skills. And then I paint the rest. And I paint a lot of flowers. I laugh every time I say that because I paint a lot of flowers. A lot of flowers. So tonight I'm kind of going with the fall theme here. And if you've watched before, this means nothing. It will probably get covered up or it will change somehow. But we're just kind of building some stuff here. Building some edges. I'm not sure what's happening yet, but we're getting there. We're gonna get there whenever we get there. Now, I've also, I haven't said it too much lately just because of what I've been painting and the time I've been painting, which has been very, very late. But I always say that I love to watch paint dry. And this is a perfect example of why I say that, because I'm painting some green colors and it's on top of green. So it's fun to me to watch paint dry on canvas that is different colors. It's just fascinating to me how, things like that can happen. So, that's, why I get excited about this kind of stuff. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, as the seasons change, the, humidity and pressure and everything changes everything about everything, to be very specific. So right now, all of my paints are kind of, I don't know what the right word is. Well, they're all doing what they want to do. They have, some are thick, some are thin, some are just holding their own. It depends on the brand, it depends on the color, it depends on every possible detail. And, so some of these are a little more willing to forgive, and some not so very much. So we are just going with it and see what happens. I'm trying not to do the exact same style flower that I do so much of the time. I'm really good about getting myself into these one style. So that's kind of why I'm doing this fall-ish design, I suppose. Because I just wanted to come in here and kind of just create something a little bit, I don't know, more whimsy. I don't know that that's whimsy, but here we are. We're creating whimsy, I suppose. And I'm laughing because well, I'll show it to you in just a second here. My color palette, I have to kind of, now that it really matters big time, but as I'm going along, you'll see that I cover up a lot of the stuff that I cover up. But when I'm doing certain things like that, I wanted to remember which colors I use. And I kind of throw everything together, and then I pick and push it together and mush it along. So I was trying to remember which ones I had done for the edges. But technically, it doesn't matter because I pretty much mush it all together anyways. And then once I'm done, I'll flatten it all out, and I make paint blob jewelry out of it. So, different things with different colors and such. My owl. So, lots and lots of things. So, once this is done, then I'll go back and kind of add in that. So, this is kind of the style flower that I spend a lot of time making, hence right here what's about to take place. But it's just that's what happens is I do this a lot. I do this kind. I like the look of it. I like the simplicity of it. I like the, I don't know, texture of it. Whatever it is, I like it all. I like to do them. How about that? So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I'm also trying to break out of my, consistent one style thing here. So it's just kind of one of those wait and see what happens. Just wait to see what happens as we go along. I don't know if that was a song or something. I crack myself up a lot if you haven't noticed. Some nights everything is funny, and that's probably like the lack of sleep maybe. But see, and I just covered up the whole whimsy of this thing. Because that was attached to that. And I just put that right in there. That's okay. We'll figure it out. It'll get adjusted somehow. But that was supposed to be, it's okay. It's surprising how much these two are like each other. I didn't necessarily mean to do that. There's nothing wrong with it, but that wasn't my plot nor plan. Oh! And that sure wasn't my plot nor plan either. That just went flying across the room. I could get it, but I don't exactly move fast, and I have another one sitting here, so we'll just go and this will fix itself. We'll get there. We'll fix it. We will fix it. I'm good about dropping. Usually, I drop something everywhere because it's usually a big pile of paint somewhere. I put way too much paint. The way I paint, I like all the mixed colors, as you can see. So a lot of times I only use one paintbrush. Well, the floor has captured the first one, so we're on 2. But I do that because I love how kind of the texture is in it, and I like how it keeps going with everything that's there. Like, it adds the colors, and the colors keep going. So that's just kind of where I find amusement, I suppose. So that one's got like a little skirt to it. Cute little skirt, I suppose. Let's just ballerina it up here. I wasn't aiming for that direction, but that works. It'll be okay. It'll go where it's supposed to go. Or do what it's supposed to do. That's what I figure at some point. They'll just do what they're supposed to do. They'll just go in the direction they're supposed to go and do as they may. I got a lot of ones going in one direction here, but that's, you know. And I got some more. Maybe I'll do a leaf this way, and that will kind of cover up some of that, so it looks more like, because I don't know how I decided to put that flower on top of what I had just done here, which, again, no big deal, because I knew half the stuff was going to be covered up eventually as well. But it's just always interesting how certain things go certain ways. So, and I just want a little flower there because kind of the whimsy of this was going the opposite direction, I suppose. But we'll figure it out at some point. So. Well, Owen had a pretty good day, except for he's anxious about tomorrow and Tuesday. I keep wanting to say Wednesday. Tomorrow is Monday, and then Tuesday. He is off of school. They're having teacher planning days and so forth. And so he is off of school. And that is always hard on him because of routine. And so when routine happens or doesn't happen, it just really kind of throws him off. I'm not sure. We have several things that we're supposed to do in the next couple days. He actually said he wanted to go to the park on Tuesday, which was kind of exciting because usually he has a hard time going places when he's off from school. And he knows he's going to his grandma's tomorrow, and then we might go bowling. So we're trying to do more things, and hopefully that will help him, in the long run, just kind of keep doing different activities. And that I'm trying to get him to understand, like, his own independence and what he is allowed to do and think about, and how to ask for activities that he wants to go and be part of. So that's sometimes hard when that's not quite something that he really understands. Like, he doesn't completely understand independence, or, and he's still young. He's 11, but I want to make sure he understands that there are things that he can decide that he likes or doesn't like, or wants to do or doesn't want to do. And so that's a, it's a different kind of concept, but I'm truly trying to help him kind of rationalize through it, and understand that we have to do some things that we have to do. And then there's other things that we get to have fun and, see all the stuff that we can. So that's how our days are going. I think I'm about done here with this. As soon as I say I think I'm done, then I keep going, but I'm getting there. Trying to kind of, see what else we can kind of work in here color-wise, and I don't want to fill up like all the spaces, but I just want it to kind of have a little, textured, so that it looks full, but also kind of, where it has little marks of its own distinctions here, there, and everywhere. So just adding a little more color. And I think we're about there. About just want a little extra color over here. Maybe just a little extra there. That probably was a little more than I bargained for, but I feel like I need one more little, like, spray of some sort. Maybe a leaf. I need some different lights. Oh, I just realized I didn't have my other light on. That's probably part of it. Well, not part of it, but that's what I was figuring on. Okay, so I do O for Owen, and then L, and B. All right, there is our fall garden. So thanks so much for watching, and you have a great rest of your day. Toodles!